Good afternoon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, please hit the notification bell. And today we're going to be doing a test drive with the new 2023 LFP version Tesla Model 3. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, so many of you may know that the 2023 Tesla Model 3 is a phenomenal and very efficient vehicle. As a matter of fact, the same energy it takes to boil a pot of water is the same energy it uses to drive a mile. So you can imagine how efficient this 2023 Tesla Model 3 LFP. And the great thing that once you get the LFP version is that you can charge up to 100% and not have to worry. Normally, if you own the vehicle with just the lithium batteries, you can only charge up to 90% and for daily usage, and for up to 100% if you're taking a trip. So the 2023 Tesla Model 3. As you may know, they removed the ultrasonic sensors from the front of the vehicle. They're now using Tesla vision to calculate the distance of how far you are from an object. So let's check the quality on this Tesla Model 3 2023. Taking a look at the left side, taking a look at the right side. Everything seems to be in line. The hood seems to be in line. Everything seems to be great. And these are the new tires that Tesla's using. They used to use Michelin, and now they're using Hankook Kennergy GT. And I guess they decided to use a different Tesla manufacturer. Let's look over here on this. And before we get inside the vehicle, and today we're going to do an in-depth review of the exterior and interior, and we're going to go for a test drive. So, yeah, this gap over here, don't like it that much. It's a little bit big for my liking. Tesla has been having an issue with gaps for a while. For many, many years, you may know that Tesla, when it comes to gaps, they're not all that well. See, on the right side is a lot better, but for the most part, it should be parallel and consistent. Right gap and left gap. But you won't find that with Tesla. As you look over here, the right gap is tight, and the left gap is looks like $1.02 for some. It's not good. Okay, so far the exterior looking really, really good. Do love the vehicle. And the 2023 Tesla Model 3 is an amazing vehicle. Now let's get into the interior of the vehicle. Let's start off by taking a look at the rear. And I would like to thank Tesla Vaughn for giving me this vehicle to test drive today. So the interior, really nice. The fit and finish, everything looks really good. And I tell you, I'm a 6'3" male, and let's see how much leg room I have in this vehicle. Leg room is really good. Do like that. Headroom is really good. I don't feel that I can, my head's not hitting the ceiling, so that's really good. And it feels really spacious. So as far as the quality of the back interior, I would say it's excellent. No real big issues over here. This car is a little bit dirty, but it is a demo vehicle, so there's probably a lot of people that are in and out of this vehicle. So, but as far as build quality, fit and finish, everything so far, I do like it. There's your cup holders right there. Okay. Really nice. Really nice. Do like the quality of this vehicle. Now, let's go into the front side and let's check out the interior. Front. Okay, so here's the interior front side of the vehicle. Don't mind that. Over there is my camera equipment. So I tell you, car is phenomenal. Let me sit right inside. Oh, really like that. Really like the fit and finish. And let's take a look at the front console here, where you have access to do any and everything. If you look over here, I tell you, normally they would have your little dash here, and it would tell you your speedometer and everything. And I like it that they position it over here. I tell you, I own a Tesla Model 3 myself, and it's not distracting. It's always visible. You don't have to turn your head to see it. It's right in your view, and I think it's really excellent. Oh, no, and over here is your wireless charger, and you got some storage over here, and so you have some more storage down here, and your glove box over here, right over here. And the cool thing about Tesla's glove box is that you can set it to have a passcode. And there's no handle over here, so nobody can get access to this unless they type in a special passcode. Good thing about that is if you have valuable items, you can place it in your glove box and not have to worry that anybody's going to break into your vehicle, because how are they going to do it? All right, so this is where everything's controlled. Over here you have your search, where you can search for things, your controls, your pedals, your charging, your autopilot, locks, lights, display, trips, navigation, safety, service. And each of them will provide you with information. And like, for example, if you need to know your tire pressure, right there, it has your tire pressure. And if you need to set your car in a towing mode or car wash mode, it's all there. If you need to calibrate your cameras, reset your browser history, and to factory reset your car, you can all do it right in this right here, safety. Service. Over here in safety, you have access to your camera mode, which they have an amazing system which they call Sentry mode, where this car is basically uses the camera to record any type of problem, any type of issue with the vehicle. All right, so moving along here, you have navigation, and you have trips and display. If you want to set your lights, if you want to clean your display, you can set that right here. Lights, locks, autopilot here. You can edit your autopilot system, and this actually has the navigation on autopilot and full self-driving. Customize it, which is really cool. Here's your charging, and over here, this is the LFP version, so you don't have that much kilometers. I think this one has about 436 on a full range when you charge up to 100%. And here you can edit your acceleration. You can go ahead and go chill mode and standard. And one thing I would have to say about this vehicle is that it is a little bit slower than normal. So if you own a 2018 to 2020 Model 3, your car is actually faster. See, I think they were using the performance motors on all versions of their vehicle. So, well, what I mean performance motors is that for the rear, they were using the same motor that they had in the performance vehicle, but in the performance, you obviously have dual motors. So it is a totally different still, but back then you had a faster motor. Now they've changed that motor, and this car is actually slower. So the 0-60 time, this car is actually noticeably slower. And they also have, if you go over here to controls, they have options for you that you can like do your window lock, you can do your Sentry mode, you can do any option that you want. So that's your center console, and that's basically what controls this whole vehicle. The great thing about this vehicle is that they've lowered the price, and you're getting the new AMD Ryzen chip. So the car is a little bit faster when it comes down to browsing the web and going to things like Netflix and YouTube. It does run noticeably faster than my version. Yeah, besides that, the car is basically the same as mine. Yeah, this is really cool. Do like the wireless and chargers here. Do like everything. You know what? There's nothing really negative that I can say about this vehicle. It's a phenomenal vehicle. I highly recommend it. So now for the fun part. Let's go for the test drive. So, all right, let's go for a test drive. Okay. And I strongly, highly recommend it. If you're thinking about getting a Tesla Model 3, book yourself a test drive. The only way you'll get a chance to actually feel how this car really feels is if you test drive it yourself. You gotta really take this car out and enjoy it. And the great thing about Tesla test drives is that they allow you to take the car, go on your own. They don't bother to pressure you to purchase the vehicle. They just let you drive the car yourself because they know that that you're gonna love this vehicle. So first thing I want to do is let's do an acceleration. Let's come to a stop right here. Let's make sure I got my seatbelt on. Don't worry, I'm in an area that's very safe. This is like a factory area, and it's on a day that everybody's gone home from work, so there's no cars out here. So let's punch it, and I want to see that acceleration's in standard mode, and standard is their fast mode, unless you have the performance. The performance is definitely faster. Okay, so let's hit it. Whoa! This car really picks up. Really picks up. Oh my God. Got it. One thing you're gonna love is that Tesla acceleration. And let me tell you, this car is amazing. The handling, really nice. It feels really nimble. Moving from left to right, you can really get yourself in the position you want to be. And this car is one of the most safetiest cars ever. I tell you, it has so many alerts, so many like auto lane change, so many things that it does. Even if you're about to get in an accident, this thing will move you out of the way. It's phenomenal. Let's get another acceleration. Let me see if I hit the stop sign here. And let's really punch it. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! You know what? It is a little bit slower than my Tesla Model 3, but I tell you, the acceleration on electric vehicles is unlike no other ICE vehicle out there. You get the silent acceleration punch. It's like a roller coaster. I actually call this car the silent sniper. It's like so amazing how this car is silent. See, some people, they like cars that make a vroom, 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 vroom. But I tell you, there's nothing like having a silent car, because when you have a silent car, you can know exactly what's wrong with your car anytime. Because since it's silent, it's easy to detect what's wrong. Anything that's going on with the car, it's easy to detect because you can hear it. I love silent vehicles. And you're not making a huge acceleration when you're driving. Like, that could really startle a lot of people, just having that, like, you can go fast in this car and nobody will ever hear you. And that's one of the advantages of owning a Tesla. I tell you, this car is amazing. I'm actually waiting for the new updated Highlander Model 3 that I'm actually going to be considering upgrading my vehicle to. So that's why I decided to come out today and really test drive this vehicle. You know what? I still love it. It's one hell of a vehicle. It's amazing. Really suggest that if you're thinking about ordering a Model 3, do it. Do it. It's going to save you so much money, especially if you're thinking about taking this car to Uber. This car will save you so much because you won't have to pay any gas fees. And to charge, I spend about $30 to $50 a month. That's almost like $1.50 a day, and that's Canadian dollars, mind you. On this vehicle, just driving this vehicle. So, that was the test drive, and the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the frunk, and we're gonna look at the trunk. So, all right, let's take a look at the frunk. And the frunk is basically a trunk that you have in the front of your vehicle. Alrighty. So, since this doesn't have an engine, you have what they call a frunk. So some extra storage, you can put your bag in here, and this is where you put your windshield wiper fluid. Some extra space, and I tell you, it's always good to have extra space, especially if you're have some luggage and there's nowhere to put it. You can always put some of it in your front of your vehicle. Easily closes like that. Now let's take a look at the rear of the vehicle where the trunk resides. Let's open this up right here. All you have to do is press trunk right here. Click that open button right there. Wow, look at that cargo space. And those seats fold down, and you have a compartment right here where you can store your extras. Look at that. Also comes with a J170 adapter. Phenomenal. A lot of space and a lot of luggage could be fit in there. I tell you, this car is one hell of a vehicle. So if you're thinking about ordering one, what I say is now's the best time to do it. Okay, let's actually close that. They've actually added a power trunk. I actually forgot because my vehicle doesn't have the power trunk. Okay, so that was the video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a nice day, and I will be providing you videos daily. So take care.